Hi, this is Mandy from Sunflowers and Doors. Welcome back to my channel. Really good to have you with me. If you are new to the channel, then welcome aboard. It would be great to get a hello from you in the comments below. If you're a returning subscriber, then thank you for kind of keeping with me. It's been a really fantastic journey, and I've loved every moment of it with this ideas book, and I've loved that, you know, I've been able to share it with you guys too. Okay, so for the next episode, we're going to do just like a simple pocket or a multi-pocket. I kind of seem to be drawn to things that kind of flip and give you all sorts of different kind of images. So these are the 12, I think they're 3x4 pieces in the Tim Holtz 12x12 sheets, and sometimes these can be a little difficult to kind of use. I love to use them, and I cut two of these off together, and I use them as little notebooks. And yeah, I think they're absolutely fantastic for that purpose. But sometimes if you're doing something bigger, they can be a little bit more difficult to use. So today we're going to have to cut these down a little bit. Now, if we remember our page, we've got 8 inches down length, long ways to play with, and in terms of width, because of our excuse me, because of our binding, we've got about 5.5 inches to play with there. So these are going to be 3/6, and that's going to be 4/8 if I was to use those 4 squares. Okay, let's think about this. So I want it to fold over. Now if I fold these over here, for that, then that is going to be a better fit. Okay, let's start. I'm going to start by folding over the top. Nope, it's upside down, isn't that? Start again. It's upside down. It's going to be it's going to have to be the ascending, yeah. So start again. I'm going to fold over these top sections here so that they are the right way up. And then we are going to, you can tell I'm winging this, can't you? So that is going to be 4/8. It's going to be a little bit too long for what we need, but we can cut a piece of that off. So, yeah. And then this is going to be 3/6 against an 8, whereas that would be 9. So that's going to be too much as well. I think I probably would have been better off with something non-directional, or non-sectioned. But we can make it work. Okay, so I'm going to cut this in half here first. That's going to be our starting point. Okay. Oh, great stuff. Let's see what happens. Oh, that turns up the right way as well, which is great. So I'm going to then fold this up. So this is our sheet. It's upside down at the moment. But if we flip our two sections down on the top, flip them over, then these two suddenly become the right way. So we're okay with that. What we're going to do with this is we are going to fold it. Perfect. We are going to fold these two bottom sections here, and we're going to fold them back on themselves. So literally this is 4 by 3, and the 4-inch section we're going to fold in half, and that is then going to become 2 inches. Okay, stay with me. Right, what we then need is we are going to cut with our second piece, just cut 2 of these 4 by 3s off, like so. And we are going to, it's half of that, which is fine, probably about, and again, you know, I'm not measuring where I'm putting these things as such. I am just popping them. I want to keep that in there. So I'm just kind of guesstimating. It goes in there like that. And then I'm going to cut another 2 of these. And they will go in there like that. Okie dokie. Right. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So, just to recap, we've got our 6 by 12. No, these are 4. Yes, 6 by 12. We've turned it upside down so that it's the wrong way around. We've just kind of folded down our first 2 pieces. So these are the 4 by 3. And we've folded them down on top of the second set of 4 by 3s. So we end up with 4 cards showing, which are 4 by 3s. Okay, I'm confusing myself, so I hope you're with me. Then the bottom 2 sections, I've literally folded those up on themselves. So they then become, that would be 2 by 3. Yeah, so these are 3 by 2, and we've folded that up there. We've then cut another piece without measuring. It is 6 inches across, and I've cut that at 3 inches in length, and that's going to tuck in there. And then with our last piece, again it's 6 across, and it will be 4 down, and that will tuck in there. And this is going to be like a bit of a melody of colours, to be honest, but again, we're okay with that. What I'm now going to do is just put all of these pieces together here, because I want them to be cut in the same place. And I am going to cut a bit of a divot out, see if I can do all 3 pieces at the same time. Whew, okay. Great. And this now is where you decide what sides you want to show. And I've got a real kind of eclectic mix, so I'm going to go with those. Yeah, definitely going to go with those. Okay, so we are literally just now going to ink around these edges, because we want to see where the pockets are. don't need to go all around these because not all of it's going to show. So I'm just going to cover the areas that are going to show. Which should be these here. Well, if I'm gonna, yeah. Okay, so we're going to be happy with those, I think. We are going to ink around our main piece, again, just in the places that it will show. I don't feel very talkative today, which is really odd. Well, it's not odd, I'm not a great talker anyway, but yeah, it's been a long old week as far as work is concerned, and I think it's nice just to have some time to not think about anything, to just chill out, you know? Okay, and the last thing I'm going to do is I am going to cut this piece in half. Sorry, that was a quick jump, wasn't it, from it's been a quiet old week to now I'm going to cut this in half. Okay, just take a bit of the top off. Not too much, just a tad. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to put another little divot in here. I'm not going to say it. I say it every time I use that silly punch. And I'm not going to say it this time. Okay. So I'm just taking the white bits off more than anything. And I am then going to glue this. Let's just make sure that will fold down without being too... Yeah, it will. Great. So we are going to glue this to our top piece. And we're going to have it as a side pocket. And that is just going to pop on here. Excuse me if you can see the top of my head. Again, just make sure that folds, which it does. Okay. And then we're going to glue our pieces in here. So let's start with this one here. Now you don't need to glue across the bottom because this automatically becomes your bottom stop, if you like. So I'm just gluing down those sides because once this folds over, there's nowhere for anything to go that you place in the pocket. And exactly the same with this one. I'm just going to glue it down the sides. Oops. Okay. Again, if you can see my head, I'm sorry. Okay, and then lastly, oh, I stuck to that. Probably not the wisest thing to do, work on another sheet. Okay, so we're going to move that out the way and just glue this section down here. Okay, and then we have a bird here, which I'm not, it's not my favourite piece, to be honest, but if I was to use that then I would potentially put another pocket on here. So you've got a pocket there. I could cut another piece out of this, because I'm only likely to use it for this kind of thing anyway. So I think, let me just cut another piece. You're going to do it properly. And typically both of my chosen squares are in the middle. So it's great. Okay, so I'm just going to cut off one of these 3x4s or 4x3s, or however you want to kind of mark it out. And this is going to go on here. So I'm not going to cut a huge section because I don't want to lose too much of that flower. But do you know what's funny? I kind of use pieces that I don't like, thinking, oh, it's okay, it's an ideas book. But do you know what? I'm not sure who I was watching and listening to, but it was kind of, you know, a bit of a light bulb moment, as in, well, this is an ideas book for yourself, and you're going to be looking at these images potentially for a number of years. Surely you want to kind of enjoy the images that you're looking at and be inspired by them. So I promptly stopped using images that I didn't like, and tried to keep it just to the ones I did like. And in some ways it really has worked. In other ways I need to kind of practice that a little bit more. Okay, let's just go around the edge here a little bit more. Okay. So this can either go on your journal this way here, or it can go this way here. I mean, to be honest, it's just under 6 inches that way, and it'll be the same this way, I think. Yeah, just under 6 inches. So, you know, depending on the size of your journal, just cut your papers down. But yeah, so this will either go on your journal that way, or you can have it sideways. What I'm going to do with this potentially is I'm going to use this as a flip over, which I'll show you in a moment. So we look at this, we have got a pretty substantial pocket there straight away. We flip this over here and we've got another pocket here. Then we've got 3 pockets here. This is our baby, this is our middle, and this is our top pocket. And again, that is really quite deep. You can fit quite a lot in there. I mean, this can be really versatile. You can adapt it. I could have put a notebook on there, or just a piece of writing card. You know, I could make a little mini journal to sit in there, but there's loads of different options on how you can configure this. Because this is going to be used as a flip over, then again, if you look at the back, I could use this, put a nice deep pocket across there, a side pocket here, a belly band down the middle, loads and loads of different options. If you're going to attach this to your journal, then, as I said, you can attach it this way, this way. If you attach it on all 4 corners, great, you've just got your piece that you open up. If you attach it down the one side and across the bottom, you're going to get yourself a nice deep text spot, and you can do the same on the opposite side depending on what page you put it on. If you glue it down the both sides and across the bottom, you give yourself a nice a nice deep pocket there as well. So there are loads and loads of options with this piece here. If you're going to use it as a flip over, as I am, and not attach it fully to the journal, then really, think about utilising this back section here. I'm not going to do that again because my journal's getting so bulky. I'm not sure how much more I'm going to be able to fit into that, but yeah, it's a great idea excuse me, to just really maximize every single surface area that you've got. And I will embellish it before we do the run through or the flip through, but this will literally, if you're going to attach it to your journal, you're going to do so like that, or like that. Or as I said, you can come down here, attach it on the bottom there. I've got enough room actually to do that. And you give yourself a nice text spot there. And then you open it up and you've got all of your pockets across here. At the moment, I'm going to use it as a flip over. So it actually covers 2 pages, only because I've got the space at the moment. And I don't want to I don't know actually, I do like that there. That still closes. If I put it there, that there would still close. See, I've given myself too many options here. That there, that would still close. Do you know what? I do like that there. Do you know what? I'm going to think about it. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to think about whether I put it in here and give myself a text spot or a pocket, or whether I literally put it over a page, which I can't do here because I've got another page there, but I could do that with this top section here. And that would just be a flip over piece. Yeah, I really can't make my mind up. So, yeah, by the time I do my flip through, I will have decided, or hopefully I will have decided. But yeah, there are so many different ways in which you can use this. Really, really versatile. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. So, have fun, play, enjoy, and until we speak again, as always, take care and catch you soon. Bye for now.